Once upon a snowy day on Maple Farm, fluffy white snowflakes fell from the sky, blanketing everything in a glistening layer of white. The sun peeked through the clouds, making the snow sparkle like magic. The animals were buzzing with excitement because winter was finally here. In the cozy barn, Clara the Cow, Benny the Bunny, and Sally the sheep were huddled together, watching the snow build up outside. Clara shook her big brown tail and said, "Let's go outside and have some fun. It's the perfect day for building snowmen." Benny's ears perked up, and his little black nose twitched with joy. "Oh yes, I love snowmen. We can make the biggest snowman ever." Sally, all fluffy and white, leapt to her feet, her woolly coat blending perfectly with the snow. "And let's decorate him with carrots for the nose and berries for the eyes," she suggested, wiggling her tail in excitement. And off they went, trotting out of the barn and into the Winter Wonderland. The snow was soft under their paws and hooves, and the air was filled with laughter and giggles. Together they started to roll big snowballs. Clara, being the strongest, rolled a giant snowball while Benny hopped around, helping to gather more snow. Sally rolled a smaller snowball with all her might, but it seemed to be stuck. Clara and Benny rushed over to help. "Let me give you a little push," said Clara with a chuckle. With a friendly shove from Clara's nose, Sally's snowball rolled away, crashing into another one with a soft thud. "Yay, it worked," Sally bleated happily. "Now let's stack them up." The animals worked together, putting the big snowball on the bottom, the medium one in the middle, and the little one on top. Soon, they had a cheerful snowman standing tall and proud, smiling down at them with his round snow head. "What should we name him?" asked Benny as he looked up admiringly at the creation. How about Frosty?" Clara suggested, and all the animals nodded in agreement. Now it was time to decorate Frosty. Benny scampered to find some carrots while Sally searched for some colorful berries. Clara stood back and made sure Frosty was nice and sturdy. Benny returned with a bright orange carrot. "Here's his nose," he shouted as they pushed it into Frosty's face. It made him look even more cheerful. Next, Sally found some shiny red berries. "Let's make his eyes," she squeaked as they carefully placed the berries on Frosty's snowy face. "Perfect. Now for the mouth," Clara said. They found little twigs and used them to give Frosty a big, happy smile. Just as they stood back to admire their work, the wind picked up, sending a flurry of snow swirling around them. "Whoa, it's snowing harder now," Benny exclaimed as he hopped excitedly, his little feet dancing in the snow. "Let's make snow angels too," Sally suggested, flopping onto her back and flapping her legs and arms to create a beautiful angel shape. Clara smiled and joined in, making a much larger one beside Sally's. Benny joined the fun, and soon there were snow angels all around the farm. "I love winter," Benny laughed, flinging snow in the air. But then, I know. The wind blew so strongly that it knocked Frosty off balance. "Frosty!" Clara cried out, as she rushed over just in time to catch him with her big brown head. Phew, that was close. Sally looked worried. "And if he falls over again, we need to keep him safe." Suddenly, Clara had an idea. "Let's build a little shelter for Frosty. I'll keep him safe from the wind." Benny's eyes sparkled with excitement. "Or gather more snow to build a wall around him," he exclaimed, hopping off as fast as he could. Sally started to create a cozy roof made from smaller snowballs. They laughed and worked together, singing a fun little song as they built. "We love snow. We love fun, building things under the sun. Frosty is happy, can't you see? Winter's magic is for you and me." Finally, they completed Frosty's snow shelter just in time. They stepped back to admire their work, Frosty peeking out safely from the inside. "Now we can have all the winter fun without worries," Clara said, relieved. As the day went on, the trio played games, slid down snowy hills, and even had a snowball fight. Benny was the fastest, darting around with tiny snowballs flying out of his paws. But they always made sure to peek back at Frosty, who smiled brightly in his cozy shelter. "What a wonderful day," Sally giggled. "Let's remember this day forever." With hearts and bellies full of joy, they settled down under a big snow-covered tree, the perfect spot for a short rest. As they closed their eyes for a moment, Clara softly said, "Thank you for being the best friends a cow could ask for." "And you too, Clara." Benny and Sally replied, snuggled together to stay warm, dreaming of more winter adventures ahead. When everyone awoke, the snow had stopped, the sun was shining, and Maple Farm looked more beautiful than ever. Frosty waved at them from his shelter, looking happy and content. "Let's make every winter day just as special," said Clara, and the animals cheered with excitement. From that day forward, every snowy morning was filled with laughter, fun, and the magic of friendship on Maple Farm.